Before I start the video, I wanted to quickly apologize for the testing out the Zaros Godsword video. I was really excited and ecstatic to have the new Godsword, and it really got in the way of the overall quality of the video, so I just want to say I'm really sorry for that. I spent about 3 times longer making this video than I did that one. That includes testing, editing, everything, so hopefully it's a little better in terms of overall quality. Anyway guys, enjoy the video. How's it going, guys? It's Ryan here, and welcome to this video where I'm going to be testing out the Seren Godbow. Now, first off, we're going to talk about Fashionscape. From a Fashionscape perspective, it looks really cool, especially with my current overrides, the 120 Def Cape and the Rorvek. But yeah, I basically want to show you guys what the bow looks like. It looks pretty cool in my opinion. There aren't any cool particle effects like the Zaros Godsword had, but still it does look quite nice. It does look sort of similar to a crystal bow, but there is also that little Seren crest in the middle, which is a really nice touch. One thing I did want to mention is it has been augmented with Precise 5. Now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. When you're testing out weapons, you have to look at stats. So first off, we're going to start with a Noxious Longbow. It has 1147 damage and 2458 accuracy. Now, when you look at the Seren Godbow, 2056 damage and 2577 accuracy, you might be thinking, holy crap, that's like 1,000 more damage, what the heck? But it's actually extremely similar, because you have to accommodate the Araxxor arrows that go with the Noxious Longbow. The Seren Godbow does not use any ammunition. If you do the math, you'll find that the difference in damage is 45, and the difference in accuracy is 119. Alright, now we're at the training dummies where I'm going to talk about the special attack called Crystal Rain. It's very similar to Bombardment. Basically what it does is it launches 5 arrows into the air and they all land at different spots around the target. Each arrow does 50 to 200% ability damage if it hits, but if the same target is hit multiple times, the maximum damage is reduced by 25% each arrow. And it costs 50% adrenaline with no cooldown at all. Now the really interesting thing about this is basically it means that the larger your target is, the more chances you have of getting hits landed on the target. Obviously, against the training dummy, like you just saw, it only hit once. That's because of the size of the training dummy. But what if you tried it at Raids? What if you tried it at Araxxor? What if you tried it at Telos? So as you can see, at Raids, it hit the minion twice, and it would have hit Beastmaster most likely 3 times. Now, at Araxxor, it was decent. In this case, it hit Araxxor 3 times, but in most cases, it hit Araxxor twice, which probably is not worth your 50% adrenaline. Now, one place this is extremely useful is Telos. You'll see me using it back to back, and it almost always hits 4 times at Telos, which can absolutely stack a ton of damage, especially when you're in the adrenaline beam and you've got adrenaline you don't know what to do with. It was incredible at Telos. So anyway, that's a very brief overview of the special attack. I will talk more about it later on when I go to each specific boss. Alright guys, now we're going to talk about Araxxor. This bow was absolutely insane at Araxxor. Look at this rapid fire. I did 7 Araxxor kills and I don't think a single rapid fire hit missed a single time in all of those kills. It was absolutely incredible, the accuracy. It felt so close to 100%. It was absolutely unreal. Just every kill, everything hit. I was using a Reaper necklace, I had a Nile, and then I also had an Aura and a Scrimshaw. But those with the Seren bow together, it was just unstoppable in terms of accuracy. So I did want to just say that before we jump into a full kill. Alright, so here's an entire Araxxor kill. This is on 120 or 140% enrage, can't remember which. Basically, I want to talk a little bit about the Seren bow and its best uses and its most useful times. Pretty much, it's extremely good. Obviously, it's got the best accuracy and the best damage in-game for a bow. One thing it doesn't have is the best attack range in-game. So I was comparing it stat-wise to a Noxious Longbow, but one thing that the Noxious Longbow has over the Seren bow is actually the attack distance, because the Seren Godbow only has the attack range of a short bow compared to the Noxious Longbow, so it's actually quite significant in some instances, which we'll talk about later, but at Araxxor you don't even notice the accuracy distance. It really doesn't matter. It's not like you're within range of the cleaves or anything, and you can just absolutely cruise. As you can see, I just cruised through P1 there, no problem at all, super easy, and it's just about done. And you'll see that I'm barely missing at all, and you know, I do miss a couple times throughout the kill, but it's extremely rare, and it's much rarer than killing it with a Nox bow. Like, you notice that you just hit so consistently, and it never messes up, you know? Like, sometimes if you're doing a kill with a Nox bow, like, you'll do a snapshot with a Death Swift, and it'll just miss, and it'll ruin your whole phase for you, because that was, you know, 15 or 16,000 damage you were counting on, and it just didn't happen for you. It basically does not happen in this instance. Like, snapshot almost never missed. Rapid fire, like I said before, it did not miss. It was so accurate, it was incredible. So yeah, basically that's the end of P2, and we're gonna jump into P3. So P3 went fairly similarly to P1. I did try out the special attack as well just to see, and I did actually slow it down for that part just so you can see it properly, because I do know it is going pretty quickly. If you want to see the kill a little slower, YouTube does have a little function where you can slow it down. I don't want to make this video 30 minutes long if I can help it, so I have sped up the kill. But as you can see, the phase just basically disintegrated. One death swiftness got it to basically 30k, and yeah, I've slowed it down right here just to show the special attack and how that worked. Those are the 3 hits, but like I said, most of the kills I did, and I tried special attacks in every single kill, it would hit twice and not 3 times, but it is luck of the draw where those sort of hit spots land. Alright, and now we're into Araxxor. You will notice during Araxxor, I actually do not miss a single time, I don't think. I don't think we missed a single hit throughout the entire thing, which just further showcases how good this bow actually is and how accurate it is and how good it is at this boss. It was absolutely incredible. You'll see me pop off an onslaught in just a second, finish it off. But yeah, this bow, 10 out of 10 at Araxxor. It was absolutely incredible. It was the best weapon I've ever used here. It was great. Okay, so now we're gonna head to Telos, and honestly, using range at Telos is never a suggested idea just because of the combat triangle, but this bow was fairly good here. I actually quite enjoyed my kill that I did. The special attack was really nice, both in the adrenaline beam, and I also try it right here in the red beam, and it hits quite well. It does stack with the red beam, and yeah, it was not bad at all in terms of a kill, and yeah, you'll see the P3 go by. It was fine, honestly. It was low in range Telos, and I just wanted to see how the special attack would work. That's the main reason I did a kill, and yeah, I was pleased with it. If for whatever reason the only way you want to do Telos is with ranged, this is definitely a significant upgrade to a Noxious Longbow. The accuracy, as always, is going to be nice at Telos, a boss where it's really hard to get full 100% hit chance. So yeah, overall, I'd say it was pretty nice. As you can see, I'm just spamming the spec over and over again in this phase 3 because I really want to show you guys how it worked and how it hit and showcase it. So yeah, that's basically what I'd say at Telos. I mean, is it going to be game changing and be like, no, use range at Telos instead of other combat styles? Probably not, but if you enjoy ranging Telos, it definitely made it quite similar to the other combat styles, and yeah, it was a really fun time. You'll see another little spec right there, and then that was the end of the phase. As you can see, 4 massive hits there. That was like 11 or 12k damage. The special attack was nice, and other than that, there's not much else I can say. It was decent at Telos. Okay, now we're gonna go to Nex. Now, I really wanted to love this weapon at Nex, and I really thought it would be game-changing and incredible, and in terms of accuracy and damage, yeah, there's a little bit of an up, it's a little bit nicer, but the one thing that really does kinda suck is the attack range for 2 different reasons. Here's the first reason. With a Noxious Longbow, you can run Nex around, and actually Nex has lower attack range than you, and same with the minions, whereas with this bow, you actually have lower attack range than Nex, which means you can actually get pulled into Nex in order to fire off your abilities. You'll see right here, the basically range on this weapon is not good at all, and I wanted to run away from the shadow spot while continuing to attack. I ran backwards, which would work with a Noxious Longbow, but it would not work with the Seren bow. Now, not that that's like a massive deal or a massive complaint, it's more something where you'd have to tweak your way of fighting Nex, but there were a couple instances where I'd run Nex to get a bleed on her, and what would happen is I just become out of attack range and be unable to fire off abilities for a quick second before I ran back. So it was more frustrating than like a game-changing horrible thing, but that was one thing that I didn't really like, and I thought I would mention that it did definitely annoy me in the 10 Nex solos that I did. That being said, obviously, if you're someone who wants a quick blood phase, my goodness, this thing will get blood phase done very well, and it's really more consistent than the Nox bow, because with a Nox bow, sometimes you'll be very close to that one siphon, you'll use your snipe or your snapshot, and it'll just miss, and you won't quite get it down to the 80k mark, but no, with this thing, it was really easy, quick one siphons, almost every single kill I did. Now, I said there were 2 problems with the attack range at Nex. The first problem I said is sometimes, you'll try and run Nex to get a bleed, or sometimes you'll try to avoid a shadow spot while firing off an ability, and you'll basically get pulled back in. That was the one problem. The other problem is you also have less attack range than the minions, and this is only really important in Ice Phase, where when you get Ice Prison, what you want to do is you want to use Freedom, and then you want to use Resonance, and then what Resonance will do is it'll block Nex's attack so that even if the Ice Prison hits you with 7,000, you don't get comboed out of your full hit points. The reason this is annoying is that sometimes the minion will get on you. When the minion is on you, the minion can break your Resonance, and then you can basically get one hit by Nex. So I did just want to mention that that is the other sort of caveat to the attack range that can make it a little frustrating. Okay, so the last boss or set of bosses I took this weapon to was actually the Ascension Legions. Now, for a couple reasons, this weapon is hands down the best weapon to take to Legions First reason being you can only kill the legions properly with ranged attacks, so you're limited to the ranged combat style. Now the second reason is that the attack distance caveat or the attack range does not actually matter at all here, because actually for the legions, the closer you are to them in terms of like standing close to them, the more damage you will do. So this attack range thing does not matter in the slightest here. And yeah, I've done about 300 legion kills before this, and I actually managed to get 2 personal bests just in the 12 kills I did. I killed each one twice. So yeah, obviously this is the best weapon you could use here. It was quite nice. Now something interesting, for whatever reason, the special attack, even though in the description it sounded like it would work on multiple targets, when I tried it on the legion that spawns minions, it actually didn't seem to hit the other targets. It didn't hit the other minions. It only hit the main boss. So that was really interesting. I don't know if that's going to get patched, but it's kind of hard to see there because I used bombardment right before, but it's actually the bombardment hit that hit all the minions, and then the special attack only hit the main boss and 100 damage. But anyways, that's how the bow is at Ascensions. Let's go PKing. Alright guys, so we've tested out this bow in a lot of PVM scenarios, but we haven't gone PKing yet, so that's what I'm going to do now. So I've got the bow, I'm wearing full Demon Slayer armor with armor boots, and then, you know, Barrow's gloves, stuff like that. And then I'm going to be special attacking with the dark bow because the spec with this weapon is absolutely terrible against small creatures. The bigger the creature is, the more effective it is, which is why it was very good against Telos, but very bad against the legions, for example. So against an actual other player, it is not a very good weapon to use. Alright guys, I've finally got the people to stand. No, I haven't even. Alright, close enough. We're in a fight with this person, 432. Hopefully I'm gonna get the kill here. Good luck to you. Yeah, it's a mess. They're just people crowding all over me. Oh, he would have been dead there. I'm venged and everything. Here we go. Now I can see. Me hit a 0. Great. Glad I got the viewing angle for that. Here we go, 185. I wonder what this can hit. I'm still venged, so it's a really, really good spot for me. 635. That is not bad. You are dead, sir. Good fight. First kill of the video. Alright guys, I am jumping into a fight with computer. Good luck, man. Here we go. I'm gonna kill myself on a vengeance. It's gotta happen at some point. Oh man, it's this point. It is so this point. It is so this point, and he missed too. Oh man. Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive. I made it through, and I'm actually venged right now, so I'm in a great spot to kill him. He's got a Nox bow, so he's easy to venge as well. Dead. Gotta be dead. That was like a 900 combo. Good fight, man. That was absolutely epic. It's definitely going to be good in the wilderness. It's going to be just a little bit better than an Nox bow. But is it like insane? Is it absolutely crazy like the God Sword? Maybe. I just killed him with a 530 to the face. So, you know, maybe I shouldn't say this thing isn't too good. Oh, that's why I'm testing it out. Good fight to you, computer. Let's come back for another fight. Good fight, man. Special time. That's the spec. It hit an 198 and then I killed myself. That's the spec. It's horrible. Okay. I'm ready. I saved a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm ready now, though. I'm ready. Ready to jump into the fight. Good luck to you, man. Thank you for the fight. Dead. 606 to the face. And that is where this thing has the potential to be really, really good. That is going to be some nice loot as well. That's like probably 700, 800k, something like that. Not bad at all. I definitely can't complain about that. Here we go. I'm venged, by the way, as well. 496, and you should be dead right here. Good fight. No, only an 116. I needed like a 300, and this thing can hit like 700s. It just didn't quite happen for me, but it was very close. I'll give it that. I'm almost dead, but I did survive. That's a good thing. I've got the next hit, of course, because he deboed me. Venged, and I got him with a 505. This weapon hits so hard. Like, I'm not using Vuln or anything. That weapon hits so hard. 300k loot and the crystal bow as well, which is like another like 500k or something. That was absolutely hype. I'm gonna bank, put it in the bank, and come back for another fight. Alright guys, I've just jumped into a fight. I'm already dead. No, I'm not. Okay, the venges are so bad. The venges are so bad. I'm gonna venge 2 just in case. Okay, I've saved myself. I'm not dead yet. I'm still alive. 592, that's not bad, but it's not great. But yeah, the most important thing is I didn't die on the initial venges, and you're dead to a 491. This thing, it's so accurate and so high damaging, it kills everything in its path. Alright guys, good luck to the Dactyl. Here we go, jumping into the fight with a nice little 240 hit. Nice and safe, nice and easy, that's what I like. 460, man, if he'd hit me there. It was a potentially fatal Venge combo, but not quite. And I've survived his vengeance as well, so I basically sit back, AFK, and watch him eat a bunch of food. That's sort of been the trend so far. It hits really well, it's really, really good, and he's having trouble hitting me. Obviously, I've got the tier 92 accuracy. It's pretty much unparalleled in the game right now. So, yeah. I get to AFK for a minute, and then we jump into the fight. Are you really doing that with your yak? You're dead! We got the krill! Good fight, Dactyl. Nice little Venge combo on him right there. Oh, man, Karasi. No, good fight! Oh, that was so close. I got absolutely red barred. Alright guys, I'm going for the double kill. Usually when I go for the double kill, it does not end well for my life, but you know, maybe this time it will be different. I've got the bow, and that's super nice. It hits really hard, as you can see, just 600s and 400s, and that's pretty much all it does. It does some really, really good work. I'm also going to Adren Pot up here just in case I want to spec. Maybe I could have spec there, to be honest with you. Might not have been a bad call. I'm going to spec right here. Here we go. Almost. Good fight. The only problem with the Dark Bow is then you have to wait like 20 seconds before we get to go back into the fight again, which can be really, really terrible. Oh man, I'm almost dead. He pulled out a scythe. That's very scary. That is highly scary. Why do you have a scythe? That's really interesting. This guy's got a really cool setup because he can like long range me and then hit me with the scythe. Very cool setup, man. You're dead. Good fight, man. That was actually a max hit, so I don't even know what it would have been, but probably like a 600 and something. Alright, guys, I'm going in for a Dark Bow right here. No, it's not. Honestly, the Seren Bow is probably better than the Dark Bow. Because, you know, now I can't attack for, like, he gets to hit me probably 3 times before I can attack him back. Way, way, way better. Did he just crackle me with his AGS? That's pretty funny. And now he's got the Vengeance. I see what he's doing. Pew, pew, pew. This is probably not going to end well for me in my life. Oh, man, I'm so dead. So dead. Maybe he's dead. Venge combo. Risk it. Yes, I got him. Oh, what a freaking kill. What a freaking kill. Risk it for the biscuit. Alright guys, good luck again to the Dactyl. He's using melee this time. He's always switching between the 2 combat styles. I like it. Keeps it fresh. Keeps it nice and mixed up. 582 though. That hit. Another one, and it's a 0. We zeroed. Hardly ever 0 with this thing. Twice in a row. What? What is going on? I'm calling hacks right now. There we go. You know the 3rd hit's not going to be a 0. Karasi, double Karasi? Maybe 581 to the face. Oh my goodness. I was expecting a double Karasi. I was on like 500 hit points. I was like, should I eat or nah? And 581 to the face. This thing, it hits really consistently hard. It's really, really good. And part of that is probably the fact that I've got precise 5 on it. That definitely helps. But yeah, it's doing work right now. Good fight to you, man. Alright guys, good luck to a winner. Good luck to you, man. Here we go, jumping right into it. I feel like he's probably venged, and I probably should be scared. Eat the food. Okay, we're good. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Situation is under control. Dead. Not quite dead. I'm risking it here. I'm risking it here. One more hit. Almost got him right there. Almost got him. Should I risk it again? No, he's got PID. He has PID. Never mind. No, 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 no. Very much not risking it there. Here we go. Why are you running away? I'll just zoom out. I can do it. I can do the zoom out thing. Don't even worry. He's trying to juke me right now. I'm using a ranged weapon. You can't juke someone using ranged. It just doesn't really work. Here we go. Another hit. Man, if that hit had been like a 600, it would have happened. The thing would have happened at the place, and it would have been absolutely beautiful. The one thing about him juking me like this, though, is that there's a good chance I won't see him if he, like, venges or something. But there we go. I'm venged up. 501. If he'd hit me there, he would have been dead. Here we go. Keep comboing. I'm just going to keep the combo coming. I'm venged. I'm in the perfect spot right now. How does he never hit my vengeance? How does he never hit my vengeance? 602, I'm still venged. I'm literally still venged right now. This is insanity. 617, dead to the vengeance. Oh my goodness, this bow is freaking incredible. Threw up a vengeance. Oh, he pulled the staff. Come on, come on, come on. He's gonna teleport. He's gonna teleport. That's a teleport, right? Yeah, as soon as they get low HP, they teleport. That's the type. But anyway, good fight to him, I guess. I mean, it happened. It was fine. I can't really complain. I didn't die and lose my things. So, yeah, good fight to you, man. Let's go and find another one. Alright, guys, I'm fighting this wizard at the moment, who attacked me super violently. It was just the most violent thing of all time. Please get the kill. No, you're gonna spec and tab. Yeah, kind of expected. Kind of expected. It's kind of sad, but very, very, very expected. Alright guys, I'm in another fight with him. See, the thing about this setup is it's really easy to kill yourself with a vengeance. Risk it. Dark Bow. I'm still alive. That's good. But yeah, unlike the Zaros Godsword, you can still get Venge comboed really easily, so it is actually very, very easy to die with this bow. Like, extremely easy to die with this bow. I just saved like a mofo. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible Pker. 566. The hits are great, though. The hits are unparalleled. 566, 278. We just need a really nice combo, and then we're going to get the kill here. And we're going to be good to go. But as you can see, I mean, it hits consistently. It hits high. Spare me. It's happening. Does he have no ammo or something? What is he doing? No, he's good. He's just eating the whole time. And you're dead. So, as you can see, it can combo really well. It can consistently hit 400s and 500s over and over again until the person dies. Alrighty guys, I've got a fight with Sarah. This is going to be the last fight of the video, so I hope you've enjoyed. I have had an absolutely incredible time with this weapon, and I am so sad that that time is about to basically be over. Oh man, don't kill me. Ah, that was so scary. Sarah is a very good Pker, and it is very scary doing the last fight against her. But yeah, it's happening. I do unfortunately have to sell it back after this. I actually cry. I'm so sad. This weapon has been absolutely incredible for both the PVMing and the PvPing side of things. It's just been great. Dead. Oh, not quite. Do I risk it? I think I risk it. I think that's the protocol. See what I can do. 411. I might get DH axed out. Risk it. Commit. Shit, I'm dead. I'm so dead to the axe. Oh my god. How? How am I still alive? How am I still alive? How am I still alive? This fight has been crazy. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Survive. Okay, I'm still alive. Okay. Ryan is still alive. The Ryan is still alive. I gotta save my Venge. I gotta save my Venge for when she pulls Axe. I think that's the plan. I'm so low on food right now. Do that. Venge combo. What? How did that not kill her? What? Oh well. Alrighty guys, that's gonna just about do it for the video. In terms of a final verdict on everything overall, it was really good. It was 10 out of 10, top notch at Araxxor. It was pretty good at Nex. The attack range really did piss me off at Nex for the 10 kills I did, but that's something where if I had the bow and I soloed Nex with it more, I'd get used to it and it wouldn't really be a problem. The special attack was extremely useful in certain situations. At Beastmaster, it was decent. At Telos, it was pretty cool. At Araxxor, it was decent, but in most places, it wasn't all that worthwhile. Now, in terms of PvPing, the weapon was top-notch. As long as you can watch out for those Venges, it does absolute work on people. So anyway, guys, it is now 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm done editing this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, have a good one, and peace out. Now, last thing I wanted to say is if you want to check out my PVM series, Road to 2.147 billion GP drop tab, you can click on the screen right now or look in the description. Peace, guys.